Was smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, great, overachieving, never slacking. I am back again with Led Zeppelin No Quarter. Again, just because I feel like, I wanna try and get as much of it as I can. The first one I reacted to, obviously it was short. I didn't know Jimmy Page's solo was cut out, so I did a Jimmy Page solo. Now I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna do the Dazed and Confused. I think it's like a 20 something minute concert, but I really need you guys to definitely drop those comments with that link, just so I know I got the right one. You guys have been amazing. I appreciate the guidance. There was about three three comments I had to actually delete from the first video because it was random, like just toxic, just like, oh, like someone even said, what, I cut up the first video and did all that. I didn't do that, guys. Obviously, like those that know, I didn't cut up the video. I just found it online and reacted to it. Right? I didn't know. But as far as the toxic ones, like that's like that's not even the type of currency I want on my channel, because energy is currency. Paper money isn't the only type of currency. Energy is. So just like counterfeit paper money, counterfeit spirits will be rejected at the register, right? So the toxic stuff, we spreading love over here, right? So the devil in you can't triumph over the God in me, right? But with that being said, we are gonna get into this. This will be in my oldies playlist as well as my Led Zeppelin. I'm gonna put it in my regular Led Zeppelin playlist, right? Because this isn't gonna have the video, but hopefully, Dazed and Confused, I'm gonna be able to get all this in one, and I'm gonna definitely count on you guys to drop the proper link, so I don't have any more inconveniences. Even though, like I said before, I'm gonna make mistakes. It's gonna happen, right? We're gonna keep the ball rolling regardless. Shout out to everybody that's been guiding me the right way and letting me know, like, okay, this, just letting me know. I appreciate you so much, and I hope everybody's staying safe out there. But with that being said, since this is an oldie reaction, I won't say anything or pause till the end out of respect for music that's been here before my time. Let's get to it.
Close the door, put out the light. You know they won't be home tonight. Oh no, the snow falls hard, don't you know? The wind wings of Thor are blowing cold, They wearing steel that's bright and true. Oh, 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 to build a dream for me and you. To the path where no one.
Cole, he's my miracle child.
Come on.
Walking side by side with death, the devil mocks their every step. The snow drives back the foot that's slow. The dogs of doom are howling moan, moan, moan. Every news of musket through to build a dream for me and you. Ah, yes they do. They choose a path where no one. They hold no corner. They ask, they ask, they ask, they ask no quarter. Oh, what misery will I quarter? Oh, the pain without hope. Jumbo Jones piano.
John Paul Jones. I mean, whew, someone had spoke in my comments that about how in sync let me make sure there's nothing left. How in sync John Bonham, if I'm pronouncing it right, and Jimmy Page were, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, I mean, for me, I definitely get it. You know, as far as Jimmy Page solo with Bonham on them drums, but John Paul Jones, I mean, he was right. He right there with all of them, man, all of them, all of them. And then someone else also said to me in the comments, you know how this has it's a certain flow with the song, which is why it's important to catch everything. And that's something I definitely get, you know, especially like just looking at you know your favorite songs. Period. You know, it's just certain parts that you know, and when you're talking about Zeppelin and the way they make music in that flow, it's definitely important to catch everything, which is why it's important to me. Why I come back and I, you know, be back like clockwork every time. Um, Whew, you know, definitely a difference hearing all that. And I am excited for Days and Confused For so definitely, I'm excited to get that link to make sure I react to the proper one. Definitely. But when it's all said and done, as far as the Led Zeppelin playlist, we're gonna have a lot more than less. Believe that, a lot more than less. Man, that flow though, and I mean, it's certain things that it's just hard to describe sometimes, right? It's certain things that's really hard to describe. I mean, everything about it to me about the song is impressive. Especially like, I mean, everybody they just play their part. It's like a plane. Like when a plane flying, it takes certain parts to make sure that plane flies. They all play their part so well. But what I wanted to say too was everybody, everybody be safe. I just been hearing a couple things happening out in the world, and people that I know, just accidents, anything, just everybody be safe. Like I said the other day, if you're out in Northern California, be safe with the earthquakes that recently happened, and I know there's just all type of stuff happening. That's important to me that everybody stays safe, and whatever you do, just do your best to spread joy out there. Like I talked about earlier on, when I said about those toxic comments I had to delete. It's something that Robert Plant said. He said, the devil mocks your every step. He said that in this. I was listening close. He said, death, something step by step. Closer to, I think it was closer to death, step by step, something. And he said the devil mocks your every step. So it's like, it reminded me of like, people on YouTube who just randomly just, I don't know, misery. But even with them, shout out to them, shout out to their families. I don't know what people go through, and I wish them the best, especially as the holidays. I wish everybody the best, and I hope everybody finds a reason to smile. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'll be back soon, guys. Yeah, it's a good day. With that being said, much love. Original link in the description. Much love, everybody. I will be back. Drop that Days in Confused link because that's coming next.